Okay, so we need to find Sindig.
I have to wonder. What does the dragon
who is supposed to be inside of the pit, I think he said? I mean, he should. I mean, that should be in the lockup, but who keeps a pit? I mean, for that matter, who keeps a pit in their in their jail? That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. I don't think I. Hello.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Right. I don't think that I have to talk to anyone. In that case, just go down to the jail. It's actually a fairly nice place. Hello?
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
I don't know what you're talking about. You should really pay attention to the guy in the pit instead.
Yes?
Hello?
Come to gawk at the monster?
Maybe. I heard you ripped a little girl limb from limb.
Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring.
A ring?
This is the ring of Hircine. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hircine didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl.
I'm pretty certain that I know what you're talking about. But elaborate.
I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret. And my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
And how did the ring make you attack the child?
I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste her. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away.
And what of Hircine?
Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late.
What will you do now?
I've been looking for a way to appease Hircine. There is a certain beast in these lands, large, majestic. It's said that Hircine will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness, give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free.
I too carry the blessing of Hircine. I shall do you a favor, and take the ring to him.
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and... well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck. But you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Alright, where are you? There you are. Come here. I'll be lucky if I can get him. Come on. Ooh, ooh. Sweet. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he usually gets away from me. Oh.
Well met, hunter.
You must be Hircine.
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine.
Yes. Yes, I understand this. You remove the blasted curse from this ring.
I may consider it, but you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me.
As you wish, Lord Hircine.
Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
Okay, Lydia, we should be just around the... That's not a good sign. Oh, that's a saber cat. That is a saber cat. Capture. Ah, don't shred me. Armor. Summon. I got a feeling that was pointless. Yep, sure enough. Over-prepare it. Takes me forever to get my spells up. Just take all of it. I don't think that I'm going to be walking out of this, what did Hircine call it? Sanctuary. I don't think that I'm going to be walking out of this place with too much loot. So... oh, man. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've actually just, you know, walked along the roads and collected lots of, potion ingredients. And I mean, for that matter, I'm not even collecting super valuable ingredients half the time. It's just like, you know, bits of lavender here, tundra cotton, thistle, and whatnot. And I mean, jeez. I mean, we're not even that far into the gameplay, the series right now. Though it may feel otherwise. It certainly feels otherwise to me. But, I'm certain I've said this before, but it feels like, I don't know. My point is that, thistle and tundra cotton and lavender, you can combine those, to make, I think it's like frost-resistant potions. And that makes good money. Yeah. Bloated Man's Grotto. Nice. Alright. What do we have in here? Oh, red sky. Like a massacre out here.
Never seen anything quite like that.
You and me both.
Has the Blood Moon called you, fellow hunter?
What happened to you? What happened here?
The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters. But more will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hircine.
Oh, jeez. Well, did you cure? I don't think you need this stuff anymore. Take the dagger to enchant. Gonna have to work on, capturing souls. I don't think that I have too many on me right now. Not much beyond that, saber cat that I captured anyway. I don't know, I'm not keeping track of it. I'll find out whenever I actually hit an enchanting table. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, wait. I think that there's, sure enough, there's loot. Never overlook an opportunity to look at the bottom of a shallow pool. There's almost always going to be something there that you want. Whether it be like a helm that's sunk to the bottom, or a chest, you know. Ooh.
You? Why?
Never thought I'd see you again.
I never thought I'd see you either. But Lord Hircine commands. He desires your hide.
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Hircine is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
I cannot defy the will of Lord Hircine, for I now carry your curse. The hunt is on, Sinting.
So be it.
I don't even have to kill them. He's doing all the work for me. Ooh. That's it, werewolf. Kill the hunter. And ooh, there he is. I would consider using werewolf form, but getting it to stop. Not being able to end werewolf. Well, that was easy. It's really annoying not being able to stop being a werewolf. Rip this from his body.
You've done well, hunter.
Glory to the hunt here seen. Here is the skin. I have done as you asked.
And found my favor. That skin will serve you well, child. Look more closely at it. My glory shall protect you from all this world's grievances. Good hunting.
Okay, Lydia, stay quiet. We don't want to get caught in here if we can help it. Not right away, anyway. We might be able to eavesdrop a little bit.
I'm not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. They're not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they've found whoever they're looking for. And we'll have all the more corn.
Interesting. The bandits don't like him. I don't know how much is gonna get cut in here. It's long. But I am currently after. I don't remember what his name is. Nazim? No, Nazim was the name of the guy. Is the name of that douchebag from Whiterun who's like, oh, do you get to the Cloud Top district? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. And it's the same guy that I am still so happy that I was given a task of beating the crap out of for the companions. Wonderful. Beautiful. Anyways, yeah. Oh, it's Kamatu. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for Kamatu. That's the guy down here. Maybe I'll be able to overhear another conversation if I stay stealthy enough. For that matter, I wonder if I'm going to be able to get through this entire series remaining stealthy, or just on the set of skills that I have, or if I'm going to have to switch at some point. Usually when I max out a set of skills, I like to switch over to another set that I don't actually have leveled up. So I try to level up as many of the skills as possible. Max out one set, move over to another set. That's the name of the game for me anyway. Oh damn, you orcish douchebag. Jeez. Man, two-handed increase to 51. Nice. It's slow going, but I'm doing a good job. I mean, once I'm done with two-handed, I'll probably switch over to one-handed? I could probably also, well, I don't know, I'm thinking about like whether or not I'll actually get into destruction magic. I might not. I'm thinking too far ahead. I mean, I'm still so early in the game. Despite the fact that I'm like level 20 now, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm level 20. Just a bunch of iron equipment. Iron equipment isn't even worth carrying around. I don't know how many of you are aware of the weight to value ratio rule that exists in general in Bethesda games. The idea is pretty straightforward. Whenever you look at an item, it automatically shows you the weight of the item as well as the value of the item. The actual value of the item, as it were. Lydia, what the hell? You've broken the cover. For God's sake, Lydia. So, you take the weight of an item and you multiply it by 10. You just add a 0 onto the end of the weight. And if the value of the item is equal to that, so it's like if you find an item that's 1 unit, like I don't know if it's supposed to be pounds. I don't think that they've ever specified whether it's pounds or kilograms or something, or stone or something else in the Elder Scrolls. I cannot recall ever seeing something specific. Lydia, you are really in my way. Get. You won't leave Skyrim alive. Okay, I can finally get past her. Jeez. So anyways, if you find a item that's worth 1 unit, and it's 1 unit of weight, and then it's worth 10 gold, then that meets the weight to value ratio. It means it's like, no, for every 1... Well, let's just go to pounds. I mean, for every 1 pound or 1 kilo you pick up, you, Jesus. I'm gonna die at this rate. Someone's sniping me. Ooh. Jesus, they just won't leave me alone. I'm just trying to talk. Okay. So there's that. Just out of reach, man. Sorry. That's mine now. Anyways, like I was saying, so it's like for every pound or kilo, whatever it is that you pick up, you should be making 10 coin off of it. Which means that, you know, it's like if you were to go into a dungeon with nothing on you and you have a carry loot of 200, everything, whenever you take it to town, ideally, you would end up with 2,000 gold after selling off a maxed out inventory. Ideally. Obviously, you'll never actually get to that situation because you're going to have, you know, clothing and weapons and armor and whatnot that you need to hold on to. But yeah, that's the general idea. Oh my god. Alright, that's it. I'm getting sick of you guys. Bandits. Kill if you have to. I'm pretty certain that we're in a life or death fight right now. What's the point of not killing? You are going down. Yeah, e-smear in your frickin' face. Jesus Christ. Damn bandits. Frostbite. Huh. Not bad. So, I mean, I'm certain... I know that I've talked about that topic about, like, weight to value ratio in, some of the Fallout playthroughs that I've done in the past. But it holds through, it holds solid pretty much through all Bethesda games. It's like, yeah, for every 1 weight, you need to be able to... It needs to be worth, you know, 10 gold. So that's like if something is as heavy as 2, it needs to be worth 20 gold. Or if, you know, something is, 20... Like, that Dwarven Axe that I just picked up, it's 14 weight, I think it was. That means that it needs to sell for 140 gold. That being said, I don't follow that rule very frequently myself because I'm like, yeah. Well, actually, I'm what you would call a loot sweeper. It was a loot sweeper is a specific class that's like it was a pre-designed class that someone came up with for the official Oblivion guide. Like it was the Prima official strategy guide way back in the day when it was like, you know, still learning that wikis were a thing. You know, 2006. So in like the official guide, there were a bunch of pre-designed character builds because you actually had a character sheet to fill out in. Ooh, crap! Bear traps. Cool. Okay then. You know what? I think that. Yeah, I think that I missed some stuff back here. Ooh, hello. Sweet. I'm glad that I turned around. So yeah, in the official Prima strategy guide. For Oblivion. God, Lydia, stop warping around. They had a bunch of special, unique character sheets for you. You know, like character builds that you could start with. And one of them was specifically called a loot sweeper. I thought it was a really cool name for a character build. And specifically because it was, you know, more classic RPG type where it was like, okay, here's a character sheet. And, you know, you're going to fill numbers in on it and stuff. When you filled out your character sheet, it was possible to like really pump up your strength, and your strength stat determined how much you could carry in Oblivion. Same thing in Morrowind. So there was this particular build that was called the Loot Sweeper with significantly high strength. You know, it was basically to max out your strength as from the beginning of the game, have as much strength as possible from the outset. You know, you could still make it higher. And the intention was to be able to literally pick up as much out of a dungeon as possible and sell it off with the intention of returning and just basically sweeping through dungeons every single time and picking up and selling all of the loot. So, I don't know why I started talking about that, but in any case.
You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about.
Alright.
Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
It's all too clear you know I'm here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
She informed me that you are all assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
Oh, really? This is something I've never heard. What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
And what is it you propose I do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Kimatu, I find it hard to believe you. You're supposed to be the best of the best from Hammerfell, and yet one of your own ends up locked away in the Dragon's Reach dungeon. You leave him behind. Then the rest of you get thrown out of the city by the Whiterun Guard. Next, I'm told that you're located in Rorikstead, and here instead, I find all of you squatting in a cave, subjugating bandit highwaymen nonetheless. To say nothing of the fact that you claim there is a resistance in Hammerfell against the Aldmeri Dominion. Don't take me for a fool. I know my history. The Second Treaty of Stros Mackay kicked the Aldmeri Dominion out of Hammerfell. There would be no resistance. There would just be the standing government, with no relation to the Aldmeri Dominion. You are a liar. I was sent here to kill you, and that is what I intend to do.
I'd hoped we could work something out. That you would see reason. That we could avoid having to kill you. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it, we will.
Oh boy. Okay, let's not get hit. That's it, Lydia. You're doing your job. Whew. Thank God I had that freaking spell scroll on me. Mass paralysis. Alright, let's whack on him. Get him out of here.
Just stand still.
My way. I really should have gone after the ones who were freaking paralyzed down there. That's not good. Shield. Summon. Alright, die, Kimatu. It's probably an adrenaline rush. God! It does so much damage. Whew. Well, we weathered that fight fairly well. You are a beast, Lydia. You took out like 3 or 4 of them. I only killed... How many were here? Well, wait, I mean... where's Kimatu? I killed 3, right? Yeah, I killed 3, so... That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Then we got 4. This would be 5, even though I don't know where the body is. And then 6. And 7. So, geez, 7 warriors. I killed 3 of them. Lydia did the lion's share of the work. Good job, Lydia. I'm gonna have to hand you some stuff in a minute here, but first I want to loot the chest. So, if you guys are curious at all why I'm choosing to side with Sadia over Kimatu, I might as well inform you about a little bit of metagaming that I'm aware of because I've chosen both sides of this particular quest. In My Time of Need is specifically designed to be vague. You know what? I don't think that there's anything else. Lydia.
Still here.
Here, Lydia, hold these.
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
All right, thank you. Now I can actually walk again. Anyways, like I was saying, the quest in My Time of Need is intentionally designed to be extremely vague so that you don't know who is doing like, you don't know who's right. Like, both sides are lying. There's no question about that. I mean, the fact that Kamatu here, he's awfully shady himself, hanging out in the frickin', like, hiring bandits and whatnot, getting thrown out of the frickin' city. Meanwhile, Sadia saying that, like, oh, I spoke up about the Eldmeri Dominion. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because the Eldmeri Dominion was thrown out of frickin', they were thrown out, because when the White Gold Concordant was signed, I mean, I'm getting pretty deep into lore here, but, the Eldmeri Dominion isn't in Hammerfell. That's what matters, you know? So, obviously, Sadia is lying. So, how do you figure it out? Well, it turns out that if you turn in Sadia to Kamatu, they say that they want her back alive. Well, turns out, if you wait a day or two after turning her in, you find her ashes in the Whiterun Barrow. So yeah. Anyway, there's more to do. Let's get out of here.